Welcome back to the BBQ Beautiful Podcast, where we talk about all things smoked meat and so much more, including hilarious stories about our farm-to-table lifestyle and our love of the outdoors. I'm your host, Trevor. This week we're talking about stuffed peppers. Remember, the full video with recipe gets posted to the BBQ Beautiful Podcast group on Facebook. We're growing a community of barbecue and cooking enthusiasts. Be sure to post your pictures and videos, ask questions, and discuss with other members. You can hit subscribe on any of the BBQ Beautiful Reels to join, and while you're there, give us a like to grow this community even more. Don't forget to get qualified for the Barbecue Brag to Win giveaway contest. Episode 30. Let's do this. Welcome back to the BBQ Beautiful Podcast. I'm here with Kyle today, and stuffed peppers.
Yes, man. It's something I wasn't super happy about. I don't like my food wrapped in vegetables. But I gotta say, I was pleasantly surprised with that.
It was, this was one I didn't know either.
Mm-hmm.
I was laughing last night when I was prepping these, thinking this could be the one Kyle shakes his head at and just gets up to closes his chair and leaves.
Did you just wing this?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely a home run with that one. When I heard I was going to be swinging a miss, but you it was really good.
So did a couple red peppers and a couple green peppers because right off the bat, I know most people don't like green peppers.
Okay.
And then had a big pot of chili.
Yeah.
So, I mean, big pot of chili. That thing had 6 pounds of meat in it.
Right.
So it was a giant pot. Took some chili, took some rice and mixed it up, and then added some marinara on top of them after I stuffed it into these peppers.
Mm-hmm.
And then just copious amounts of cheese.
Yeah.
So you had your vegetable, you had a starch, a bunch of protein,
Mm-hmm.
sauce, and cheese.
Hell yeah.
And still, I mean, when you break it down like that, it shouldn't have been bad, but it's a stuffed pepper.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we buy sometimes in the past we bought ones from Costco and it's not something I would try to make on my own. Just because it's like, man, I don't know. It wouldn't be my go-to, but I'll be making these for sure. If I ever have leftover chili, it's going in a stuffed pepper.
Yeah, it turned out amazing, I thought.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, especially for somebody who doesn't like smoked meat, or I mean, very light, because the smoked component here was when I made the chili, instead of sticking the whole pot on and smoking the surface of the chili,
Yeah.
I smoked the big chunks of stew meat first,
Yes.
because I like to add the big chunks of meat for more texture, and then braise the chili so those are just fall apart tender when you bite into them.
Yeah.
But you get the big chunks of meat, the big chunks of Italian sausage,
Mm-hmm.
and then the ground beef in there.
And the beans kind of made it good for
Yeah.
me too. Like you getting a bite of the kidney beans was good as well.
Beans, rice. And the funny thing was, the chili by itself was spicy.
Yeah.
But when you put everything else in, because I mean, rice is pretty flavorless. So once it soaked up and got involved in the cheese and the sauce,
Yeah.
it wasn't spicy at all anymore.
No, for sure. So definitely a kid friendly.
Family friendly.
Yeah. So yeah. Good job on that. That was was a really good surprise.
I thought it might be a shot and a miss, but it was a shot and a hit.
Yeah. Usually they're fairly bland and just
Yeah.
they're not good, I don't think. And then you fucking have it wrapped in a vegetable, it's even worse. But it was yeah, definitely try it 100%. Once you try it, I can guarantee you're gonna be making those.
I'd make it again if I had chili.
Yeah.
And honestly, when I was making those, I wasn't sure,
Mm-hmm.
but I would definitely make those.
I would feel great putting those in front of people at my table.
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
Give them a shot. Head over to the BBQ Beautiful Podcast group on Facebook, and the recipes there, the cook, our surprised faces during the tasting.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. So
Because we always say before we go into these, let's just be honest.
yeah,
If you don't like something, say it.
absolutely.
And this is the one I thought. And it's funny because after we were joking around and laughing about it, I said, I'm purposely going to try to make something that you shake off.
I find that hard. I think that's going to be a challenge for you because I don't think there's anything you've made ever that I've.
Something that's just so out of the box.
Yeah, I don't even know what that could be.
And I've been chucking around a couple ideas, and I won't tell you what I'm making either. It's just going to be, you're going to show up. It's going to go on the plate.
Deal. Okay.
Then we'll see if you can nod one off.
Yeah. Yeah. I look forward to that challenge.
But the problem is, if you're dealing with stuff that we're cooking like meats and cheeses and putting it on a smoker,
Yeah.
it's hard.
Good luck. I don't know how you could, yeah, but I'm up for the challenge.
I'm trying to think, maybe some what are they called? Haggis? Maybe some smoked haggis
I
might do
have had haggis before,
Yeah?
long time ago, and it was good. I don't remember now what it tastes like. It's been so long, but I didn't. Yeah, I ate it. It was fine. Yeah, I think I probably might have been 12 or 13 years old.
I got to try to source like an ostrich tongue or something.
Well, yeah, yeah, you can easily find stuff that I'm probably not gonna
But
wanna
honestly,
eat.
if you soaked it and added a bunch of flavor to it and put it on the smoker, it'd probably be good.
Maybe. I've never tried eating tongues before. It's just not something that friggin' looks appetizing whatsoever.
Well, that's what we'll do then. Is in the next hunting season, we're gonna slap down a big old moose tongue.
Jesus. Oh. I would rather you not tell me what it is and then I eat it and be like, yeah, that was good or whatever. Because if I know what it is going into it, I'm just gonna be sketched out to begin with. So I don't know. But yeah, we'll
I'll give it a shot.
yeah.
I'll find something.
I would rather you find stuff that I like
Honestly,
rather
though,
than stuff that I don't like.
the problem is that's in your head, but I've eaten all that stuff, right? Like,
Yeah.
if it's good.
Yeah.
Like probably the one of the weirdest things I've ever eaten was the one year we got a moose and it was out at camp, and the cook was an older lady that had been cooking wild game for her whole life.
Okay.
She cooked the nose.
Really?
And I remember watching this and thinking, it was delicious.
Really?
Delicious. When that thing got folded inside and out and the meat in there.
So you don't eat the fucking outside of it,
Not the
right?
outside.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
But that was just like, don't knock it till you try it kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because I was sitting there going, no.
Right. Yeah.
And I mean, they would cook up the heart and liver, and I mean, everything got eaten, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't bad. Like, I mean, we say it all the time with like the beef shanks and the pork shanks and some of these cuts where they used to be throwaways or they're dirt cheap and you rarely see them. Sometimes they're the best when you slow cook those down.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's the same thing with organ meat. And the problem is, I think that's in your head because you love liver.
Yeah.
Like for turkey livers and chicken livers. So I think once you tried it, it would just be like,
yeah.
I don't think you'd nod it off.
Yeah. Well, when you hear it, you picture it in your head and like going up and eating a nose of a moose, right? So you don't picture it as, like you were saying, folded inside out or whatever, and you just eat the meat. But I just picture a moose's nose, and I don't want to eat that. So yeah, that's why I'd rather not don't tell me what it
Yeah.
is, and I eat it. And
Because the thing is, you're going to get to a point where you've cooked every possible protein we can get at.
yeah,
So what's next?
yeah, right. True. But
And you know what? That might be a hilarious blooper episode to see your reaction on something like that. Especially because the best part is, I'm going to know what it is,
Mhm.
and you always take the first bite.
Yeah, right.
So I don't have to take a bite.
Yeah. If it's meat, it's hard to not like it, I think, I don't know.
Honestly, you watch these, Survivor
Yeah.
type shows where they're living off the land there and watching what they're eating. And because of the starvation factor, it's funny. Everything they put in their mouth is just delicious, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, when they're starving, yeah. Yeah. Totally.
Maybe we can do, because aren't they trying to start isn't our man in charge of the country here trying to get cricket factories going and selling crickets as protein in this country?
Really?
Maybe we can chocolate cover some crickets and feed them to you.
How did I end up on an episode of Fear Factor? Like, what the hell's going on here? Let's just make delicious things on the smoker like we were supposed to. I don't want to eat crickets.
No, I thought I read our fearless leader was somewhere up by Edmonton. There was a facility trying to introduce a new protein.
Okay.
I'm pretty happy with the cow myself.
Yeah, that's a hard sell when you're in cattle country here. But each their own, I guess.
Yeah.
Now something they'll probably sell at TNT Market or something where you got weird things in the store that
I'm
most
sure you
people
can
aren't gonna
find it.
try.
But honestly, if you're looking for like good, reasonably priced seafood
Yeah,
for Alberta,
yeah,
you can't beat going there
right.
and buying it bulk right out of the tank.
Yeah.
I've had some pretty good shrimp and crawfish boils.
Yeah, totally.
Because we don't have the luxury of going and scooping those out of our water.
Nope. Nope.
But with that said, we do get some walleye here, and
Mhm.
we're booking the ice fishing trip, so
Yeah, we booked that today.
we can hopefully get a nice walleye and do a cook out on the ice.
Yep. Yeah, or pike or something. We'll see what comes up out of the hole. Burbot would be cool. I would
Yeah.
like to catch burbot as well. But
Yeah, hopefully we get something.
But yeah, we'll do a luxury shack and we'll do our ice fishing tents too.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Right on. Well, honestly though, with everything said, I recommend giving that stuffed pepper a shot.
100%.
So head to the page and give it a try and let us know. But that's Stuffed Peppers. I'm Trevor.
I'm Kyle.
See you next time.
See ya.
Okay, it's time for our barbecue giveaway that we're calling Barbecue Brag to Win. One lucky listener will win some amazing barbecue merch that'll take your outdoor cooking to a whole new level. Whether you're a backyard beginner or a seasoned pit master, this giveaway is going to be for you. So what's up for grabs? First, a BBQ Beautiful bundle. This includes one BBQ Beautiful base layer, honey heat, brisket rub, and a spicy chimney from our lineup of seasonings and rubs. Next, one t-shirt and hat of your choice from the BBQ Beautiful website, www.barbecuebeautiful.ca. And of course, there's going to be free shipping. How to enter? First, make sure you're subscribed to the BBQ Beautiful Podcast on your favorite podcast platform. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode or an announcement. Next, connect with us on social media. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, or TikTok at BBQ Beautiful. Then share our latest episode on your stories or feed, and don't forget to tag us. Use the hashtag BBQBragToWin. BBQ BRAGTOWIN. This way we can easily find your posts. Finally, drop a comment on our giveaway post telling us about your favorite barbecue recipe, or share your best barbecue tip, pictures, or videos. And here's the kicker. For each additional entry you want to earn, simply engage with us. Like and share the posts, comment on our episodes, or even send us a voice message with your barbecue questions or stories. The more you interact, the more chances you have to win. So get creative and show us your barbecue. Let's talk about the timeline. You have until the 25th of each month to enter. You don't want to miss it, and who knows, it could be you. Why are we putting on this giveaway? Well, we want to express our thanks to each and every one of you who tunes in each week. Your support means the world, and this giveaway is our way of giving back to this amazing barbecue community that we're building together. And we really do want to hear from you. So what topics do you want us to cover in future episodes? Are there any barbecue legends or techniques you want us to dive into? Share your thoughts in the comments when you enter the giveaway. This is all about community, and we want to make sure that we're bringing the content you all love. So to recap, subscribe to the podcast, follow us on social, share our latest episode using hashtag BBQBragToWin, and comment on our giveaway post. It's that easy. Get excited because this is your chance to elevate your barbecue game with some awesome gear. Good luck to everyone out there, and may the best griller win.